Thorpe Park Resort of broken pixels.
My ghost train.
Calling at Dante South. Calling at Inferno Central. This train does not stop at Chapel Station.
Is that Digital Dan?
Oh, hello.
Is that Digital Dan?
I am.
Is that Digital Dan?
It's me.
Yeah, can't be. There is a big drill. There is a big Dan. Oh my god, it's alive!
Mors non est fini. What does that mean?
Death is not the end, I think.
Oh my god.
It's almost like I'm really clever. Like, really clever. It's almost like I'm really clever. Just like, so much brain.
I was about to sneeze and really comically interrupt you, but I couldn't sneeze.
My ghost train.
We've got merch, we've got merch. I'd like that. It's really nice. Ghost train didn't open, so we're doing...
We've gone to the best ride on park.
Of course.
Double tea party.
Is it on wide angle? It is. Yes. Let's review the food situation.
Lettuce, no, rainbow coleslaw. Lettuce,
hot sauce, my food.
from like this bit.
That's the job.
I'm the biggest in the game, call me Exodus!
We're back at the ghost train. We're just kind of waiting.
Ticket that says 67 on it, and now we're at Mackey's. So now we just have to wait until 67's called.
We got given like a fast track thing to come back with. We're in the queue for the brand new, definitely never opened before attraction, Ghost Train. Any last words? See you on the other side.
See it, see it, sort it.
That's amazing.
Oh, you can't, you're on a train!
Ghost Train. We did it twice today. First run was interesting, just all the new stuff. And then the second run,
I didn't mind the second run. You guys are making it out to be like it was like sort of not as good as the first, but I felt it was around the same for me.
you're a theatre person, so from a theatrical standpoint, what would you
I am.
say about it?
I think it's good. I think the scenes are fun. I think it's good. No spoilers, of course.
What? Fuck it. Spoil it.
Okay. Oh,
spoil
okay.
it. Spoil it.
So
Spoil it.
the chapel scene
Spoil it.
is very good. From my theatrical standpoint, I think it's fun. It's got some
Very,
clever effects.
very dungeonsy.
The lighting in there is
chapel
very
bit.
It's
pretty,
literally
Yeah.
dungeons.
and it smells great.
Oh, fuck. That car's playing some loud music.
It's literally the dungeons if Thorpe Park had one themed to
Yeah.
a train station.
Yeah.
It's like a dungeons with a weird ride system interrupting the scenes.
They've gone.
You know?
They've gone. We want a dungeons here, but we don't have any history. So let's invent a storyline about some creepy
train.
people.
Yeah.
The first train section when you board, like the scene that used to be like lit up red and the train was suspended. That's still really cool. I think it's not as good as the original.
It's
but
not as
still
impressive, but it still
No.
works. It still works really well.
The first train journey to the crypt is not great. It's very actors being creepy led. It's not.
Yeah.
There's no real dialogue to it. There's no real story to it. There's nothing really happening.
Yeah.
Except from last train. It's guys.
Yeah.
Last train.
It's like
Last train.
Last train.
It's like the beginning of Black River at Towers.
Yes.
When all you're getting is Black River, Black River, Black River.
So the crypt, I'd say, in terms of the theming, like there's a lot of like curtains and stuff that I noticed, and like just unpainted, undetailed black corridors and stuff. Yeah. Immersion ruining.
Imagine.
Immersion.
I love that immersion.
Immersion.
Second train section.
Quite cool. I really like the UV stuff in there.
Yes, it's very much like the Curse pre-show.
The Curse at Alton Manor. It is, yeah. Merlin must have got their hands on a load of UV paint.
Yeah,
covered
Harrowmark's
UV
their
paint.
first bloody partnership, and now it's UV paint.
Was that the Thorpe Park Battle Bus?
Nah, it's not the battle bus.
I'm obviously going to cut around all this, so it's not just
I know.
bullshit.
So the I don't know what it's called, the Molly Lee effect, Molly Crow effect from the Towers dungeons, or just any dungeons where it all goes black. Or Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Where it all
Yeah.
goes black,
And then suddenly there's an actor comes out and
then he disappears again.
yeah, it's
that
like a
happens.
weird nun costume, but then they've got like Sharpie on their little mask face.
I'm really confused though, because the trains themselves, how do they have the room for someone to stand in those bits? 'Cause
I mean, there's just a little cabin. Just
Oh, is it?
yeah. I will say though, obviously because there's no VR, all the people there's a difference between like the ride operator or whatever. Because you know the person in like the engineer-looking
Yes.
uniform, they're obviously the ride operator, and then you have the actors as
Which
the train
I like
conductors.
that difference.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that difference.
So it's not like you've just got people in unthemed Thorpe Park uniforms letting you onto the ride now and everything. It's way more cohesive than Derren Brown's Ghost Train, because it's not like
It actually feels like you're at a train station, whereas with
Yeah.
Derren, it's sort of you entered in the pre-show room, just felt like.
and then Derren
place.
explains like what being scared is.
It's a fact. Wet your pants, stupid clown. This is my ghost train.
Yes,
And then you go into the wall of the ride, and then at the end you get taken out of the wall of the ride, and it's all a bit.
Oh, I forgot to mention the end of the ride, the finale.
Oh, the gift shop.
So there's a finale on the train, sort
Oh,
of,
on the train,
which is
yeah.
really good, and then the finale of the gift shop
Is a bit of a
was a
wet
little bit
flannel.
disappointing.
Yeah,
can't lie.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
the
because
concept is good, like
Yeah.
it was in Ghost Train.
yeah.
Derren Brown's Ghost Train.
Derren Brown.
It
No,
was
wait.
nowhere near as
Oh,
solid.
shit! I didn't rip it.
Yeah,
Not my ghost train. Yeah, rather than having someone in a like demon costume come out now, it's just a Thorpe Park uniformed person
It's
like
the
pretending
the
to.
same
yeah.
person who, like a minute before, is at the counter like, "Oh, we've had a
Oh.
spillage in the cafe and we can't let you through."
Yeah. I don't
Which
know.
I think
don't know.
I would have rather a demon.
Yeah.
Which would make so much sense.
But people were still getting scared by that. So
I think the issue is we're too fucking nerdy about all this stuff.
It's the Molly Lee effect again. It's just that entire ride, everything that was scary, essentially was that same. Exact jump
Yeah, it's
scare.
just
again, and
lights
again,
go
and
out, actor suddenly appears,
Lights
lights,
go out.
lights.
gone.
They go again. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a bad ride at all. We've been criticising a lot of
Good,
it.
but not amazing.
Yeah, it's somewhere between being good and being a bit eh.
I think we were a lot
So-
more positive this afternoon. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
after
after we come off it the
our third
first
ride.
time, we would have come off being like, yeah, it was good.
I think
Well-
that might have been the adrenaline and everything.
Also,
of,
the sunstroke
we went on it.
and delusion. Yeah.
The first time we went on it as well, can't lie, as much as I love Thorpe Park, the opening for it was
I put a bit of that in the video, yeah.
mess.
It was a whole
Obviously,
shit show.
obviously you can't help a ride not being ready to open, or like sort of not, I don't know whether something happened inside or I don't know, but you can't help it, it's an opening day, but at the same time, like the way it was handled when it was reopening was a bit
Yeah, like I think I said in the video, they were basically giving out, as the ride wasn't opening on time, they were giving out time tickets to people in the queue, but there's a little number written on it, like a McDonald's receipt. That's the only way I can explain it. Yeah, so then when the ride actually properly opened, they were calling out these numbers for everyone to come forward and get in the queue, but then they weren't really communicating that was happening. And then they also started doing it about 15 minutes before the ride opened. So they told us, yeah, come back at 2 o'clock. But then at quarter to 2, they were already calling people in and letting people into the queue.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
It was like
yeah.
It's probably something they can't control, and I understand they probably tried to make the best of a situation, but when
It was very
when you-
disorganised.
2 weeks ago, I know it's a whole land compared to a ride. You had the Jumanji opening where
Yeah.
it was like the curtain, the fire, everything.
They had,
like
yeah,
that,
they had
smoke,
everything.
the
Yeah,
Jeep.
yeah.
It's
yeah.
just, I was a bit like.
the
could have been bad,
the
though.
best part of the opening was that there was meant to be a confetti cannon.
Oh,
And there was this bloke, bless his soul, stood at the corner and like they were like, "We announced Ghost Train, open!" And then this guy sat there, twisting.
I didn't
It just
see that.
Didn't go off, and I was just.
Either way, the ride is good.
The ride is open.
I think
It's-
there's certain bits of it that I would say Ghost Train had better.
yeah.
Derren Brown's
Derren
Ghost
Brown,
Train. You have
come
to say the full
on.
name now.
Come on.
Such as, I think the middle section back when it was originally Rise of the Demon, like when it first opened with the train coming towards you. That used
Oh,
to
yeah.
happen. I think that was better than the crypt section. The first train section,
The
they
what?
improved.
The what?
First train journey section.
What? You think it could be improved?
A bit of script,
Definitely,
a bit
yeah.
of script change
I think-
in there, if anything.
But I think it does still work better than having VR.
Oh yeah,
because it's not.
the VR gone is such a plus.
Yeah, having the VR gone makes the whole ride feel a whole lot quicker because you haven't got to like check the VR headsets are working between each like
you're not-
dispatch or whatever.
You're not like stuck up looking like that because
Yeah.
the VR's not working.
But I'd say it's
An improvement.
an improvement, but still more could be improved. We're going on again. What?
On the beaches, looking super cute and picky. All my friends are princesses, we keep it wet and clean.
Lamborghini, get out on the right side.
All my life, I've been waiting for a good time, a good time. Let me ride, let me.
I broke it. I could do the funniest thing right now.
Let's ride.